Hello and welcome to Getting Candid with me, your girl Helen. Remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell so that you don't miss out on anything that we upload on this channel. Now, my next guest is a very talented lady. She's an actress, a presenter as well, and she's a whole vibe. I think her energy levels are so just something that people love, and it would be nice to just chat with her and get to know her a lot more. I'm talking about Chichi Daisy, and obviously very energetic, so this will be very enjoyable. Let's get chatting. Welcome back. I mentioned that I'll be chatting with the beautiful and talented Chichi Daisy. Hi.
Hi, Helen.
How are you?
I'm fine. I've been watching this from afar, wondering, Helen doesn't see me now.
Yeah, we've been seeing kind of time. Okay, can we call? Maybe Vangakuza, my schedule is too tight for me to come through.
Oh my gosh, I don't think it's that serious. But anyway, thank you so much for having me. I am absolutely humbled.
You're welcome and thanks for coming.
Thank you.
I know you're busy. First we chatted because I just want to know how you balance, because I think you have so much going on, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but firstly, Chichi, like your energy looks like you can fit in everywhere. Have you always been like that? Like anywhere you fit in?
Well, I think I'm the way I am because of my mom.
Okay.
My mom was always a people person. Uchinaye bali Pentecosti, kuli konseche. Muntu azichita chironda amamindi vachina. Chipute amamindi. So my mom was all over the place. So I could see that it was very easy for her to get along with everyone. And then also because when I was growing up, I was involved in so many things. Sports, drama, the choir and whatnot. So I was always around people. So I think because of that, I would easily catch people's oomph, the demeanors, you know what I mean? So I would maybe slide to the way the person is carrying out themselves. So I found a way to always balance it up. I'm always happy. And also because I've gone through a lot in my life. I didn't have a very nice childhood. So I need to be happy. I need to smile more often because by the end of the day, if I'm always sad, I'm unsure. And I like projecting that energy to people because I just, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I think overall, I'm an extrovert. I am just all over the place because I'm just, sometimes I plan little things. Yeah, so I think I'm just an extrovert and I love being like that. Yeah. Everywhere I go, all the people around me, I just love projecting the positive energy, happiness, and just, yeah.
Yeah. When you say your childhood wasn't very good, what do you mean?
Not anything related to abuse or whatever, or mental abuse, just not really having that comfortability that I would have wanted to have as a child. You know, obviously there's certain things I can't say now because I feel like they're so personal, because I don't like really putting everything out there. But fact is, we didn't really have that luxurious childhood. You know, we're the type where when you wake up in the morning, or if I can tipoti, milk, you know, that type of, they put milk in the teapot, and then we'd all gather around to Maunda with my siblings and whatnot. And now that I look back, I'm just like, oh my gosh, that was suffering. But then, because we were all together, it was just joy and happiness. But believe you me, I didn't really have the best upbringing, but I just still very much thank God for the way it all played out, because I think it shaped a lot about the person that I am today. Okay,
you grew up with both parents?
Yes, I am the last born of 8.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm counting because I have stepbrothers and stepsisters, but then if you see us, you wouldn't even know because we were so close. Our parents made sure that we were really close when we were younger. Yeah, so I'm the last one of 8. Yeah.
8 is correct?
Yeah. Sorry, Mom.
How many girls, how many?
I was in my head. I think there's 6 girls and 2 boys. Yes, 2 brothers.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Were you the most bubbly or everyone else was?
My late sister was bubbly. One of my sisters was bubbly. My immediate older sister is bubbly as well. Then the rest are just normal. They adjust according to the environment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I was going to ask how your interest came up in terms of entertainment, but you were saying that even as you were young, you loved all this drama. Any motivation from home?
When I was about, I think grade 7 or grade 6, I had a habit of, I'll get a piece of paper, then I'll start reading, like I'm reading the news. Like, I'm reading, this is Chichi Daisy. And by the way, Faith Kanda is my aunt, so I would always like get inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I want my Faith that 9 is be so
She was my mentor.
You know what I
one.
mean?
Yeah.
Really? She was?
She mentored me. My first report I did the voiceover reporting. She said, I'm going to mentor you. She took me in the studio, read the report, and then I read it after her.
That feels so emotional. That's beautiful.
Yeah, she was very good.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
So I'd always get a piece of paper, I would read and whatnot, but then I realized it's not really my strength because I don't really like serious things.
Yes.
Because even in drama, I'd always play Kaule, Polo, or maybe the talkative sister or the bad sister.
Yeah.
You know those Nigerian movies where there's a bad sister and whatnot? Yeah. Even at school, when I joined the drama, it was the same thing. Then also I played basketball until I think 2 years after completing high school. Then I stopped and whatnot. So I've drawn inspiration from so many things. From home, I would say my mom. Though when I finished grade 12, I think because of excitement, it's too happy. I started to go and study computer programming because I was just like, I want to go into college.
A lot of people did that.
My dear. I just said, what is this that I'm doing?
Yeah.
So I only ended on certificate level, and then I just forgot about it and just moved on with my life. And then, funny enough, I found myself consistently being driven to either acting or, in fact, I remember one time going to movie TV for auditions. There was something now in a kids and there's this
Kids and
pretty
teens?
girl, yes. There's this pretty girl, I forgot her name, she's light skinned. She got married just recently. Forgotten her name.
The model? Oh,
you know who I'm talking about, right?
I don't know. I know her.
I can't remember her name. Yeah.
I know her.
Yeah. School, but then I didn't get a shot, and that day I got socked. Oh my gosh, it rained, and we were too many, so they couldn't accommodate us inside. I remember Chakwenda from kuja ku movie TV and so I've gone through a lot that has just inspired me to be where I am, but I think it's just also the universe. It's just been connecting me and directing me, and then all of a sudden my eyes under Peter and things were just falling into place.
The first time I think I knew you, was the time you were presenting Kanyam CC.
Yes, 2015, 16.
Was that like your first big gig or?
Yeah, I think that was what shot me, elevated me. And I remember just getting a phone call from Coin, and he was like, my guy, no, there's something I want you to come and do quickly. Did I even know that? Because there's a PDSTV Patakwat. So I had no idea there's amazing magic in this world, in this country. Yeah. I get there, I'm seeing cameras around, but China order. I thought, my dear, why did we told no, so we're going to do 12 more episodes. I'm looking at Coin, I'm like, there's something I'm missing here. Yeah. Until I had a conversation, I'm like, are you serious? Like, you're serious?
It's huge.
That's how I got the gig, and I remember seeing myself back a billboard, please remove this embarrassment.
What embarrassing.
Imagine, you know why you're in the bus.
And people in the bus, they ask. They ask.
But the photo was so clear. I was really small by then. But yeah, that was like my first gig with Zambezi Magic. That's what just elevated everything that I have right now.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I want to continue chatting, but first we take a break, then we continue talking. Stay tuned. Welcome back. I'm still chatting with Chichi Daisy. Chichi Daisy, there was a point you were trending as one of the most beautiful.
The most beautiful.
But you're beautiful, like.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, like almost all the blogs were like the most beautiful presenter that we have in Zambia, the most beautiful presenter that you have. Did it ever get to your head?
I don't know how I am, but I've never been that type of a person.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's because of my persona, my character, but really, there's never been a point, never ever been a point that something gets to me. I'm like, oh, goddamn,
I'm the one.
Me. Never. In fact, I feel so much that actually the position I'm at right now, I feel like there are even other people that deserve it more than I do. I probably would attribute it to because I pray a lot and obviously hard work that's been put together. But believe you me, every single time I have a shot to do something, I'm always like, oh my gosh, there's probably someone out there who can do this better than I can. So why not just give you my best and just live in the moment? Whatever happens after that is none of my business. So there's never been a time where I feel like, God damn, I'm the if. Never, my dear Ningana me boza.
But you know, that's true. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because it means you put in your best every time you're given something to do, and you do it well, and that gives you more gigs.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yes. And I think I'm also just very real. I'm authentic. Yeah. I remember having a conversation, well, just like a passing conversation with my other boss from Diamond TV. Like, you know how he knows that I love in like even on my show, like the many times I speak English, I'm like, oh my gosh, welcome to the channel. But Jake, as about Jake, come and you know what's funny? I never even grew up in the common. I'm so real. I'm authentic. I don't pretend to be anything that I am not. If I need to be ghetto, I will be ghetto as they come. If I'm going to go to a bougie place, the bouginess will come out. But believe you me, somehow, Chichi, I call her Chichi. Daisy not my aunt.
Then Chichi's there.
Chichi, yeah. Chichi. But the goodness I still, you know how to just go about it, just control myself when I can. But I think I'm real. I don't pretend to be anything that I'm not.
Okay, so when earlier on when I asked you about your childhood and you said I don't like to put things out there, I was having a conversation with some people. I'm like, okay, I'm interviewing Chichi. I just need more questions about her. Like, I need to know. I don't really see anything. Like, and I just realized that I see you post, but you don't. Yeah. So somebody even commented to say, Chichi is loud, but she doesn't put things out there.
I don't. I really
How have you managed to keep that? To say this is a limit. I can be on social media every day. I can be making people laugh, but they won't really know what's happening in my life.
I must say it's been really hard because obviously the line of work that we're in, Helen, it's quite hard to keep certain things from social media. But I believe keeping certain things away from people is for my sanity. I take so much pride in my family, and there are certain things I just want to keep to myself. Because our lives are out there. So I take so much joy in just saying, oh my gosh, this don't know about it, like my baby.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
And I've been waiting to see the post.
Yeah.
We've been waiting to see
You know, even when I was getting married, I was preparing all my nuptials. The only people who knew were the people in the lineup and the families. And I made it clear because my mom talks. Hey.
She was telling
you know, my mom is a type. Hallelujah, that's the type of the mother that I have. So I had to sit down. I'm like, this is a situation. I know I'm not on Facebook and not on whatever, but I'm working in the entertainment industry. I might not be as big as certain people in this country, but I know that there will be a certain group of people that will want to find out things about me. I need your help to not yap about what's going on right now. It was really hard for my mom because she was excited. My mom's friend. She's like, yeah, she wants to say my child is getting married. But so I've always been very private and intimate because I just want to keep certain things to myself because I want to remain sane. And besides, I don't really want to drag my whole family into what I'm doing. It's got nothing to do with them. Even the time I posted my sister on my page, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm about to post you, can I go ahead? Because I don't just want everyone to know things about me.
That's true.
You know what I mean? There's a certain element I still want to keep to myself. Yeah.
That's good. But how do you, because you have radio, you have TV on Diamond, then you have Ubuntu.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. Then you are a mother, you are a wife.
Yeah.
How do you manage to balance and stay sane?
I think the circle. My circle is really small and my circle understand. I don't need to tell my friend, don't share this because they know how private I am. When I send a photo of my baby to a friend, I don't need to say because because the people who have sent my photos to, I mean photos of my baby, I know them. Or what photo the king? Who among us you did this? Let's address this. So I think my circle has contributed. I tell them they know, and also workspace. I think Yes, I remember one day, I know a lot of people were mad. My workmates were mad. Do you know that I was getting married? My workmates didn't know.
Wow.
Like, you know,
They saw it like the rest of us on social media.
Yes, and guys, I apologize. I know you guys are still mad. I really, really apologize. But when I was getting married, I even remember seeing, is it Chichi? Like, my workmates, is it true? I don't know. I'm always very skeptical. So I think I kept the circle. Even when I got married, when I started engaging my friends, like my workmates becoming friends, I would even tell them, like, no, I don't want it to go out there. Because I also have set of friends who are also managers of some of these pages on Facebook. And I'll be saying, like, this thing that I'm saying right now, social media. So my circle is just really small. It's like, when I say small, it's like really small. So they know this we can share, this we can't. My best friend, because my best friend is another province, Copperbelt. They see something, you want Chichi Papa? She'll just be like, I also don't know. But in China, data, my life can end. My friends started to share, it can just end. Yeah, so I think it's just my circle has really contributed. No, and I just know what to say. Yeah. Like, I don't yap around. I'm very choosy. I check, because even at school, one day, I'm doing distance learning at Cavendish, doing mass communication, public relations. My dear, muskulu nenzongena so, ngena chenika, sinezoziwa abantu. Nizokaza nani apazani understand kuti ngamushimikira chintu sasa.
Azafuna kokhala Z.
Yeah. But anyway, as the years went by, I got to know a few people that I do some studies and whatever with, but still more, I'm still very reserved. But when you see me with my circle, ndiro masoka. Nima pambuka check, because I know they'll protect me.
And believe me, that's why I said I only realized when I was about to interview you that you actually don't share so much, because you're so bubbly. In my head, I'm thinking, oh, she's out there. Then I scroll through, I'm looking for new, what am I going to ask her on social media? I'm not finding anything. Then I realized this person doesn't share. She's smart about what she just talks about things in general. And
you know, one thing I've noticed about social media is when you don't have controversy, if you don't have any bad publicity, your numbers will probably be growing at a very slow pace compared to someone who's doing. So, you know, to be honest, at some point I thought about it, but then I was like, I think I'm going to enslave myself and I'll take away from the type of a person that I am. Yeah. Because I believe in authenticity, being real to self, being intentional with everything that I do on social media. So I knew that, you know, I'm just going to go there as I am. If people like me, they like me. If they don't like me, it's okay. And obviously, over the years, my numbers took because of people who genuinely love me for who I am. That's not true. Because, no, Chichi is a scandal. So there was a time, in fact, I got a phone call from some police officer in Marshlands, I think, years back. Hello, is this Chichi? I'm like, yeah, there's a woman here claiming that you're going to the husband. Please come over. My dear, do you know what searching my brain was? I was like, Nindani, when someone who's a woman and I charge. Because it was a stolen phone. That's the closest I've been to drama. A boyfriend is not to get up for your Uber. Yeah. You know, I have a phone. They can't say that you have a stolen phone. So, yeah, anyway, long story. We sorted out that whole issue and whatever. I didn't go in the cells, neither did that guy, but we found the real person who saw the phone, ABCD. But that's the closest I've gotten to drama.
How long have you been in the industry professionally?
I think from 2015, 16. Can you musisi?
How have you managed to stay away from scandal?
I don't take myself to scandals. I avoid it. Yeah. I smell trouble from afar. Because in this industry, TV show, like, oh my God, me. And I'm like,
problems.
So I stay away. You know, there have been so many opportunities. I've been about my flats. But I look, I'm like, but that means I'm going to be pretending the rest of the time. I'm going to be a slave to this type of a lifestyle because this is not how I am. So I really, to be honest, I just avoid it. I see it coming and avoid it. Of course, I've been in small scandals, but
not nothing that blows over, like we're all talking about it on social media.
Yeah, so I just avoid it.
Nice. Does it have to do with maybe, you know, sometimes it's a foundation from home? Well, maybe your mother.
Yes, because I grew up in a home where my dad drinks a lot. Like, my father drinks, but my mom though. Yeah. My mom is always for church. Let's go to church. So as much as it was by force, but because, you know, it's been done every day, you acclimatize, it becomes normal. Then as you grow, you now have your own personal relationship with Christ, as imperfect as I am. But I think that has also really helped me. There'll be many times I want to do this, then I'm just thinking to myself, Holy Spirit is like, since when did you start this nonsense?
Are you sure?
I mean? Yeah. So as many times I ran away from, you know, my being perfect, which is practically impossible. But I think over the years, because of that, being guided by the Holy Spirit, and also having a mom that's really strong and disciplined, and just try to make sure you don't lose your way. Because I remember the first time I aired on TV, my mom, she was really happy, but I remember her telling me, we can change. You know, just talking about it, I even feel emotional. I remember that day vividly. She said, we can change.
Yeah.
Vivini na kukusha, noti nkamwayoku, remember what more mudiko. Make sure that even if Murea Kubantu, in fact, she would really be scared that someone will poison me. So I always close my cup when I go out. Yeah, so my mom really has been my consistent reminder. Don't change.
Good.
Yeah.
That's very good. Now let's talk about Ubuntu. That's a big role you're playing.
The biggest so far.
The queen.
Yes, that's the biggest role.
How did you get it?
So one time I'm doing radio, I get a phone call from a lady called Womba. Womba is in the industry. She's a Amashamanigima continuity, production, post, whatever, vakuma background crew. She was like, someone has been trying to contact you using your 095. I'm like, I don't even know where my 095 is. And then fast forward, I think Yobe, the producer, I don't know, maybe he was trying to get the number, or I don't know, whatever the case. But yeah, I saw the ad, you know. Then naenda Womba even told me, no, go and try. And check I said, and you know, I was going there just or check a maid, you know what I mean? Because I didn't really know how big it was going to be. And I didn't have a specific character that I wanted to audition for. So fast forward, I remember driving that side, when it happened, and gospel, flex. Then I found A-listers in the industry, Hellen. I was just like, oh my gosh.
Intimidating.
Yeah, I was really intimidated. I was like, damn. But my face was just like, nilipoche shimika, but my mind was just like, napeza my A-listers. And then audition achitika. Then they gave us papers like for characters. I remember getting a character for Zelipa, Tandiwena. I think I got 2. Yeah. So they made me audition for 2 roles. I did. Boom, first round. Don't you know? For going back, you should come back for the second. I went back again. Doom. Then they made me audition for Tandiwena again. And by the way, I didn't know by then Tandiwena.
Queen.
In all honesty, I don't even want to lie. Then I was like, oh, let me go again. Now they auditioned. They wanted someone who's got mental illness. Like, you're crazy.
Yo, that's a tough one.
No. You know the
goodness with you is that you're not shy.
Yes. Though there are certain times I'm reserved, but that particular moment, I was just like, okay, obviously it's not easy, but again, I'll say, I think God just allowed it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I remember before going for my last audition, I went in the bathroom, the toilet, I knelt down and said, God, you know me. You know my heart. If this is meant for me, let it be swift. Even up on a child. Then it came down to, I think, about 3 people. And the 3 people I was battling against, they're not like, Nibakali. As the Lord allowed it, I ended up getting the role. Now, this is when I realized that Tandiwena was a big role. Yobe has got a very beautiful habit of narrating the story, like a kashimi. So when they casted us, like fully casting, we went back the next day. I think the next day or days later. Then he started shimikaling Kashimi. And I remember I even went late. Shakamba, so this one, the character is Zelipa. Zelipa is ABC. This one is a queen mother. The queen, the mother to Tandiwena. So it's Tatimba. Tatimba is trying to get the throne. And then he mentioned, remember this story is all about Tandiwena.
And then you're like, what?
I was like, hello? Like, I didn't get the memo. And that's how I knew. I was like, oh, wow. So this is like Tandiwena is like the main thing.
Yeah.
My dear, I went back home. I remember calling my then boyfriend, my husband now. I was like, you won't believe. I think we might have scored a big one this time around. What's wrong? I'm like, I'm coming. Say no more. I'm coming to your house.
Yeah.
when I went, I was like, you know what? I think Tandiwe is a very big role. And now it made sense why I was just auditioning over and over, because they needed to make a concrete decision. And well, like I told you earlier, I know they're definitely better people. Like I know there's probably someone out there who's thinking I can do this role better than Chichi. It's true. The only difference is that it's just my time. It's just that time Jehovah will make it I'm playing a role. That's why there have been many times when I see, because the other people that were supposed to play me, I even see them. Some of them are even part of Ubuntu. I don't even feel like, hey, my baby. Wait, because I'm just like, it would have been either way here. Just that Lord said, do. Otherwise, Ubuntu is the biggest. Although I had Tandiwe, Detective Tandiwe Masawoso, which was also a lead role. But because there was only one season, that's why I say Ubuntu is my biggest role, because season 1, season 2, season 3, there's been so much growth from us, the cast, and you know, I just feel so honored.
Yeah, and the storyline is so unique. It's so African.
It's a kashimi. We call it a kamakashimi.
Yeah, it's so African. It's so detailed.
Yeah.
Everything. And when I look at it, I'm like, okay, this is definitely Yobe can think like this.
You know how Yobe is.
Yeah, but to think of now you, the characters, fitting in the character, was it very difficult?
It was actually. I remember Yobe sharing that the actual Tandiwena was way older than the way I look.
Okay.
So you can imagine, I feel like they went through the stress of adjusting.
It's a true story.
Yes, it's all about Yoweli's family.
Really?
Yes, you should have a sit down with Yoweli.
I need to.
The mom. Almost, there are a lot of us, our characters are around the way the mom was. His mom, yeah. So he even said, no, my mom was ABCD. He's even going to say there was a part of my mom in Zelipa, there's a part of my mom in the Queen Mother, Chawezi, my mother. There's also a part of my mom in Tadiwena. So it's all about, he doesn't just, no wonder when he's writing, it's really authentic. Like he doesn't struggle, because these are things that are, you know, that he's seen. Of course, there might be friction here and there because the movie industry, maybe tweaking the story here and there, but really it's flawless because it's easy for him, because these are things that he saw happening to the mom.
Oh wow! Yeah, that's been more interesting to keep watching now, because I'll be watching knowing that
exactly
this is something that happened, because I really thought it was just fiction throughout.
No,
and obviously maybe getting stories from maybe the elderly, they'll tell you this used to happen, you know, that kind of thing.
Yes,
that's what I thought. But that's huge, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Because you're nailing the role. You're doing well.
My dear, thank you. I'm humbled.
What time do you have to spend with your child? You have to film Ubuntu, you have to be on radio, you have to be on TV.
I have to be at school.
In school.
You know, every time I'm asked this question, there's only one word that I say: grace.
Yeah.
I think I've been given a peculiar, special grace to be able to juggle. Because I like saying this kind of phrase, someone did Japanish.
Yeah?
I'm telling you, because sometimes I look back, I'm just like, because right now, after here, I'm going on set. Because I even said, no, give me just a few hours, I need to go ABCD, there's an interview to go to, then I'll come around this time. They're like, okay, fine. So, I don't know, it just balances. Helen, I don't have an answer.
Yeah.
Believe you me, it just finds itself balancing. There have been many times I'm just like, oh my gosh, so how am I going to do radio, TV, and, you know, production? But for whatever reason, my dear, there's never been a time, okay, there have been maybe one or two where they collide. It's just evenly distributed. Though, yes, I understand that there are many times I don't really get to spend time with my family, but there are times when I'm from radio, boom, I'll go home instead of going anywhere else. I'll go home, spend time with the baby, and then I'll say, can I come on set? When they say go, the moment I'm done, I'm going back to my baby or to my husband.
That's nice.
That's how I still prioritize them. Every time I'm free. I
wanted to say, doesn't your husband ever feel neglected? Like,
dating I was there are divorces, there is, you know. I told my husband, I'm like, you know what? This is my life. You've seen me. Yeah. You've seen the way I'm always jumping up and down. You come and pick me, zero check with you. You take me this side, ABCD, when I'm not taking myself. You've seen. That's why I've been allowing you to take me to some of these places, so you can know, okay, this is going to be the life that my wife is going to be having. So there was even a time when I was doing the late show with Jonah Cheswan Malama, Diamond Live. Production, and season 2 we're shooting from Kafiwe.
Sure.
I would rush from Kafiwe, and because the road there is so bad, and when there's shooting experience, guys, please, I need to go for it. I need to go. I'll just get back. Sometimes I don't even go home. I go straight to Diamond TV, do the show. Meaning I'm only getting back home at 10:30 p.m. or 11 p.m. It was bad. Yeah. But still more, one way or the other, there's a balance. Nice. And my husband, not even a day complaining. Well, I'm waiting for him to complain.
At least he understands. How did you meet?
Yeah. Hey, we're long time high school sweethearts. No, junior secondary sweethearts. Yeah, we dated when we were in junior secondary, both of us. Hey, one the bad manners. I'm not encouraging anyone in school to start dating. Yeah. Right.
Or 12.
Right. Yeah. So we met. We dated for a bit, and we broke up. Then confused. Oh no. Then we met again, and we broke up again. Then confused. There is no running away. There is no learning. There's just then we started dating again. But then because now we're older and we've seen life, experienced life, and we view things not really as a child's eye. Now we're adults, so it was very easy, like swiftly easy. Like, okay, this is what I want. This is what I want. Okay, let's work towards it, and we got married.
So you know each other very well from high school,
my dear. I have.
He has seen you before. You know this makeup.
My dear. In fact, those time made me laugh. I did date my family. In fact, date my family. I think also contribute. Yes. It was like I was telling the guys in the office, oh, this girl I know. But this girl is my girlfriend. You're lying. Office. And you imagine about one of them. I think you are right. Oh no, I used to date this girl.
He's the one. No matter how much you run away, he's the one.
Say no.
How long have you guys been married now? A year plus?
Yes, a year plus. Yes, a month.
How is it going?
Ish. You know, I think now it's better because, you know, when you just get married, there's also that you're so used to being independent. There's also, because marriage and dating are different ballgames. Dating is, but also levels of tolerance. You know, you choose to love the person every day, even when you don't want to love them. So I think for me, it's been a learning process, and I'm enjoying it as much as I'll be like, oh my gosh, I go to mom's place. Yeah, but the whole procedure of now knowing that I'm not just alone, there's a partner, adjusting to always having him in my mind, accommodating him in my mind, not because I've always been very independent with my decisions. Now just learning, so okay, baby, this is what I want to do. What do you think about it? Because me, I'm that person whereby even when I got my face car, because I'm that type. I'm just like, okay, I'll make my moves in my head. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do ABC. So sometimes, first few months, I'll make a move. I'll be like, Now this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So the whole procedure has been amazing. Yeah. But it's been good. I've enjoyed it. Yeah.
That's good. Okay, Chichi, just one thing that I'm curious about. You mentioned that you're studying journalism now, mass comm. I'm thinking a lot of people, like, you're already in the industry. People already know you can do the job. You can present, you can do all those things. Why did you feel it was necessary for you to add a paper to it?
Because I didn't want to get comfortable with just practicing. Because I know there were so many things on the theory part that I didn't know. And believe you me, as much as I'm already doing journalism, there's just something about school. And yes, it's quite relatable when we're doing the courses. Like last semester, there was introduction to journalism, reporting and writing and whatnot. I'm just like, yeah, now that makes sense. Because I'm not into the what do they call it? Or maybe investigative journalism, sports or whatever. I'm the entertainment part. But it's so nice to see how everything else is gathered together, you know, when it comes to whatever educational, whatever it is like that's got to do with journalism. It's so breathtaking for me to be able to just put the theory part of it. And believe you me, I love what I'm studying. Yes, exams are hard, but you should see me. When I'm studying, I'm just like, oh, baby, you know. Now she may get, oh, now, but it's supportive. My husband, naturally, he's an academician. Okay. We've worked in school. In a school, let no one lie to you. Me, I don't like school. It's just because I have to.
You have to,
and I need the knowledge, you know what I mean, because of what I'm doing. And also, Muribari, funga paper. So, yeah.
No, but it's true. It opens up your mind. We don't do it. Like I always say, I'll do school because I have to, because I need it. And it's just good, and especially if you're studying what you like you're saying. So if
Yes.
you're doing the history in media, then you understand, oh, this is where this comes from.
Yes,
This is...
and me, I'm naturally a Tamanga. I'm a street person, and the balance between me and my husband is me. I'll bring the idea. Him is the operations. He will get with the girl. I try. Initially, I'm very happy. As long as the idea and but I will this, baby, he will implement. So even in school, it's the same thing. I'll be like my first semester, I had economics because you know I mature my fundamentals of everything. The first semester, first year, I really struggled. But the way he just handled me, the balance. Oh,
You're in what year now?
I'm saying, my dear.
Ah, nice. Nice. All the best.
Thank you, I need it.
Yeah, all the best. And, all the best in all areas of your life. Career, home, and school, everything. All the best. And thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I did. When are you going to have me again?
Soon.
Oh, yes. Okay, no, I promise you, Helen, I'll do a scandal.
Why? Somebody was telling me, you always bring people that have scandals. Like, no, I've actually had people that don't have scandals. It's just that they won't trend as much as the other people.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's
how
just
nice
but it's just nice to chat with somebody and just know them a little more. Like, now I understand why I didn't see anything on your social media when I was trying to look for
thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, okay, thank you so much. Alrighty, so this has been your girl Helen. I was chatting with Chichi Daisy. I hope you enjoyed this interview. Remember to keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.